If you always have buyer's remorse, you hate checking your bank account, and you have spent up all your money but you feel like you have nothing to show for it, then today's video is for you. I have definitely been there, in that place where I have spent up all my money and I feel like I don't even know what I spent it on until I figured out this concept, which is conscious spending. And that's what I want to talk about today. How to stop spending money on things that you don't need through the concept of conscious spending. I recently learned about the concept of conscious spending through the book I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. Many times I felt like money was slipping through my fingers just because I didn't have enough. But once I applied this concept, I realized that it was way more on my behavior than it was about the actual money. And today I want to share with you how to change your life with conscious spending. But first, if you're new around here, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about organizing your money, your mind, and your life. If that's something that interests you, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. So conscious spending is the approach of deciding exactly how you're going to spend your money before you spend it. It's basically laying out an entire plan of how you want to spend your money on the things that you truly love and truly value. And this is important because 40 to 50% of how we spend our money is based on our past spending. So how we spend our money now is largely impacted with how we have spent our money in the past. And we do it subconsciously. We aren't even thinking about how we're spending our money a lot of the time when we are actually doing it. So whether you're picking up something at the counter of your local convenience store or you're standing in line at Starbucks, a lot of times when we're doing those things, we aren't even thinking about what we're doing, and it's not out of need, it's just basically out of habit. Let's talk about the 3 things that you can do that will ultimately change the habit of subconsciously spending. The first thing that you need to do is to see how you're currently spending your money. So pull out your bank statements, or pull out a highlighter, and start to track every single time you have swiped your card. These are all those purchases that are outside of your bills, and you're going to keep track of them and put them in different categories. So you may have a category for shopping, one for entertainment, and one for restaurants, but you're going to go down your entire bank statement and highlight each transaction and put them in their categories. Once you have done that, one of those categories is going to shout at you because it's going to be the one with the highest amount. Then go down that category and see if you can see a pattern. When me and my husband did this, we highlighted our entire bank statement, and we realized that eating out was one of the things that we did on a consistent basis. So that was the first thing, is realizing that restaurants was one of the things that we spent a majority of our money on. The next thing that we had to do is figure out why we were spending our money that way. What is the value that we have in that item? So the fact that we were eating at restaurants was just the first step. That just showed us how we were spending our money, but we still need to get it down to why we were spending it that way. Eating out at the restaurant was just the end result, but the why is usually the deeper value that we have connected with eating out at restaurants. There could be a bunch of different reasons of why you have decided to spend your money the way that you have spent it. For instance, with restaurants, was it because we just love eating out and we love restaurant food? Was it the social aspect of it all? What was it about restaurants that we absolutely loved and decided to constantly go back and build a habit around? In the end, my husband and I realized that it was the convenience of a restaurant. After a long day of working and neither one of us really enjoying the process of cooking, plus having 2 small kids, we just realized that we love the convenience of being able to pick up food and just head home. And ultimately, we decided that one of our values as a family is convenience. So what does that mean? That means that convenience is one of our values as a family, and that is something that we actually enjoy spending our money on. So if that's one of our values, the next thing that we need to do is figure out where we can cut back in areas that does not connect with convenience value. So this comes down to spending extravagantly on the things that you love and cutting back ruthlessly on the things that you don't. So we cut back on shopping. It's not something that we absolutely love to do, and usually when we're doing it, it's out of habit more than it is out of need. So I usually will pay very close attention whenever I am shopping and decide if it's worth giving up something else that I really do value, like the convenience of going to a restaurant. If I am willing to skip the restaurant this week to go shopping today, then I will do it. But more than likely, I won't skip the convenience and I will just pass on the blouse at Target. But what this is doing is making us consciously think of how we're spending our money every time we pull out our card and evaluate if we put true value in that item. So I want to know, what do you truly value? After you do this process, after you look at your bank statements, put in the comments below what you enjoy spending your money on and why you enjoy spending your money that way. I can truly say that this has made the process of budgeting way more enjoyable for me, because now I know when I budget out my money, I get to see how much I can spend on eating out. And that's the best part. It's all about spending money the way that you love to spend it so that you can truly enjoy life. I hope this video has helped you, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.